Welcome you all to 209th meeting of the Personal Growth Advanced Leadership Toastmasters Club. Our promise as a member of Toastmasters International and my club, I promise to attend the club meetings regularly and to prepare all of my projects to the best of my ability. Now let's recall our mission. It is to provide a positive learning experience in which members are empowered to enhance their communication and leadership skills, personal growth, and achievement of their Toastmaster goals. Our theme for today is Gaining the Edge. With this, I announce this meeting is open and hand over to Toastmaster of the Day, Anvita. Please give a huge round of applause to Toastmaster Anvita.
What does it mean to gain the edge? Good day, Toastmasters. It doesn't mean outpacing others. Gaining the edge means enhancing personal growth, improving our skills, and gaining that slight advantage that sets us apart from the rest. Think of professional athletes. What makes them elite? It is not their talent. It is their countless hours of training, their mindset to push beyond their boundaries as well as limits, their willingness to accept failures as stepping stones of success. As Toastmasters, we can gain the edge by continuous self-improvement. Every time we speak, we become better communicators. Every time we take up a club officer role, we become better leaders as well as thinkers. To gain the edge, we have to have clear goals. Be intentional in growing. Surround yourself with people who inspire you. Be accountable for your actions. Set dedicated time each day to hone your skills. Just like you have one day every week for Toastmasters. Most importantly, embrace discomfort because that is the only way to grow. Gaining the edge doesn't mean chasing perfection. It means moving forward every day and being a better version of ourselves. Today's word of the day or the phrase of the day is also gain the edge. I request all of you to please use this phrase. It means getting an advantage over someone. I'll also put it in the chat in a while. To gain the edge as a professional speaker, Toastmaster Aska is delivering a slightly longer speech today. Timer, please note her speech length is 10 to 15 minutes. Her project is managing a difficult audience. Pathways is presentation mastery. Aska says that our brain is listening and it believes every word we say. Aska is going to be interrupted by designated members in the audience and she is going to manage the interruptions. Please put your hands together to Toastmaster Aska. Your own personal radio station. Your own personal radio station, Toastmaster Aska.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, Anvita. A good day to everyone. Good evening, listeners. You are now tuned into Mind FM, broadcasting live from your thoughts, your mind 24/7. The station that plays 24/7 in your head, broadcasting live from Toastmasters meeting, bring you the latest and greatest on self-talk, the power of your inner voice, the power of self-talk. So, just before we begin, let's go over some ground rules. Because just like every radio station, every shows, we want smooth, uninterrupted experience. Rule number 1, stay tuned in. No change in stations. This means giving your full attention. Rule number 2, mute your mic if you're not speaking, because even the best radio shows don't have background noises. Rule number 3, keep your phones on silent. So let's go ahead. Listeners, let's dive in. Have you ever had a conversation with yourself and then suddenly you realize you're arguing with yourself, and even worse, you are losing the argument? Has anyone of you experienced this? Please write in the chat log. Who has experienced these arguments with your inner self? Lola said yes. I'm sure everyone of, yes, Lola, you do all the time, right? I'm sure you are doing it very positively. So let's see.
But
There is
why
a,
would anyone argue with ourselves, Aska? I don't
yeah,
agree with that. Why will we argue? Like if I want to
Anvita,
argue, I will go and participate in a debate competition. Why will I argue
yeah,
with myself?
that's a great question. So let's wait for some time and I'm sure you will be convinced at the end of this. So let's listen, right? Are you okay? Yes, Sophat said several times. Yeah, we all do it, right? Don't worry, you're not alone. In fact, we all have this inner voice in our inside our heads. Some people call it their inner coach. Some people call it their inner critic. I call mine the radio Azka, my personal radio station. I'm sure all of you have your personal radio stations. It never stops broadcasting. Sometimes it play motivational speeches. Other times it's just a static noise telling me to eat that cake at 2 a.m. at midnight. Today we are talking about self-talk, the most powerful conversation that you will ever
Ask a
have.
radio self-talk. What is that thing over your head? I can see yellow, green, blue, something over your head. Your station has many things. Does it has any
Yeah,
relevance to you?
yeah.
What do you
I
think?
We are
Yeah,
talking about
What do you
DT.
rainbow
think?
here, is it?
Yeah, DT.
Why are
Okay,
we talking about
we have,
rainbow?
we have, yeah, I can see that we have very keen observers here. Well done. But let me get you back at the end. I'm sure you might have something related to what's going in the background. Okay, good observation. So let's continue.
Hmm.
So as I
Well done.
said, yeah, because it's our inner talk shapes our reality, isn't it? Now also you are having some talks. Let it be our inner talks, right? So your inner voice is always talking. What is it saying? So is it saying anything to you? Let's focus on your inner talks. So is there anyone who want to contribute about your inner talks that you are having right now?
Yeah, I'm feeling kind of funny
And
right
funny.
now. Yeah. I don't
Can
know.
you?
Is that what you're talking? Funny feelings?
Yeah, it could be funny too. Yeah, it's good. We should allow ourselves to feel funny. So you are on the right track, DTM Mafia. You are on the right track, I must say. So let's relate this
I
funny.
don't think she's on the right track. I
Sorry?
don't think she's on the right track.
Yeah, so
You
let's
said
see.
that you said she was on the right track. I don't think she was on the right track.
Yeah,
Funny
you'll feel.
feelings is not
Yeah.
what you were talking about, was it?
Mhm. No, it
I
is
don't think,
relatable
I don't
because
honestly think she was on the right track.
yeah. Okay. Let's see how we can relate to this. DTM John, let me know if you can relate to her being funny and the scenario I'm going to talk about it right now. Okay, are you good to go?
Well, she's feeling funny. I don't.
Yeah. Let's go ahead. You know,
She's
it has
feeling
just brought
funny, but she's not thinking funny. She's not actually funny.
yeah. Let's go ahead. So now imagine you wake up in the morning, looking in the mirror, and your brain starts talking. What does it say? Okay, let's talk about the motivational minders. Wow, look at you. You're ready to conquer the world. You are unstoppable. That is the motivational mindset. And the person B, the maybe later mindset. Do I really need to go to work today? Maybe they suddenly announce that today is a public holiday and I won't have to go to work. And the next one, the self-critical mindset. Oh, look at those eye bags, as if I have fought with a raccoon and lost it. So now if I stood next to you and said those negative words to you, you'll probably throw your shoe at me, isn't it? But somehow we let ourselves say them over and over again, and guess what? Your brain believes what it hears the most. So let it be positive things that you hear about yourself. So the question is, John, are you your biggest cheerleader or your worst critic? Okay. Can any of you say? You can write in the chat log, or you can just say it, unmute and say, are you your biggest cheerleader or your worst critic? Reflect on yourself. I can't hear. Teresa, your mic is on mute.
Most likely critic.
Most likely critic, right? Even the best people here is, I'm sure there are possible ways that you change it. So we will go on towards it. Okay. Now, I also experience the same, but I always try to make it positive. And I'm sure even the people here, Toastmasters here, even if their screen is off right now, I'm sure they are listening. So let's dive a little bit into the science of self-talk. You know how plants grow better when you talk to them nicely? Well, humans have also worked the same way. Research shows that positive self-talk improves confidence, reduces stress, even helps with problem solving. Now, here is the scenario one. I want Teresa, DTM Teresa, to say something about it when I finish this. Okay, imagine you are about to give a presentation. You tell yourself, I'm terrible at public speaking. I'm going to mess this up. So have you ever experienced this? You are a fluent speaker, you are a great speaker, but I'm sure at the beginning you might have experienced this. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. Because my speech this evening is, have you ever said no to an opportunity that you really wanted? So absolutely.
Yeah, thank you for your contribution. I'm sure everyone have this things going on in our minds, right? What's exactly was in your mind? What was the self-talk? Yeah.
That I was an impressionable child, and I learned quickly that I wasn't good enough.
Okay, thank you. I'm sure so far you have reached, I'm sure you have learned to change your negative thoughts to positive inner dialogues, right? So in this case, if we always in this difficult situation, we feel like we are terrible, we are going to mess it up. I have felt it. So we feel nervous, right? Our brain turns into the moment we feel nervous, our brain turns into panic mode. Your palms get sweaty and suddenly you forget your name, right? Now, what if we say this instead? I'm prepared. I have done this before. I'm gonna do great. Your brain that hears and goes, oh, okay. We got this. And now your confidence rises, your body relaxes, and suddenly you are speaking like you are running for the president of your country. So remember, the words we say become our inner voice, and it is the reality that you live in. Now let's flip the script. How to change the negative self-talk? Okay, so what if your inner voice is stuck in a negative mode? Here's how to change the stations. Step 1 is catch it. Whenever you hear someone saying something negative, ask, would I say this to my best friend? I'm so stupid, I can't do anything right. Would you ever say that to a friend? No, right? So why say it to yourself? Step 2 is challenging it. Now I want to ask DTM Afia how we can challenge our negative self-talk, because I know that DTM Afia has a lot of experience with NLP and coaching, so I'm sure she can contribute to this topic very well.
I feel funny. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Like, I think I've been to the college doing my program, and my head is really moving very funnily. What do you think? Am I
Yeah.
funny?
Okay, since DTM John is
Okay,
also
inner talk, right?
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
Yeah. Sorry, it's I'm in a not the proper way tonight. Oscar.
Yeah, it's totally fine. Like, if you have anything to share with me at the end of this speech, you're most welcome. I'll give my listening. I'm a great listener. Okay, I think even DTM John can help you a little bit. He is right near you. Okay, so let's move ahead. Thank you for sharing. Now, step 2 is challenging it. Turn that negative statement into a question. Instead of saying, I'm terrible at this, ask how I can be better at this. Your brain is like Google. It will find answers to the questions that you ask. So give it good questions. Now we are moving to the step 3, which is replace the negative self-talk with powerful affirmations. Instead of I can do it, say I can learn how to do it. Instead of I'm not good enough, say I am improving every day. Instead of I'm always fail, say what can we say instead of I always fail. Is Toastmaster Anvita here?
Yes, Aska.
Yeah, can you help me with a phrase to say instead of I always fail, something positive?
Okay, I'm a failure. I'm always a failure. I usually do self-talk like this only because I feel that negativity is what motivates me.
Okay, so let's hear what we can say instead of saying something negative. Every mistake teach me something. So it may feel weird first, like you are lying to yourself, but trust me, with practice, your brain will start to believe. So the funny side of self-talk is that sometimes our brain is too dramatic. And when sometimes we talk so negatively, and even with the little inconvenience, we say like, okay, I'm not at all important. Or when you are in the gym and the trainer said, okay, 5 more reps, your brain, 5 more reps? Are you trying to kill me? But let's get in it. So don't let your negative talks take you seriously. They are just 2 old habits about your brain picked up. And the good news is that you can reprogram them. Your challenge today is I want you to do something right now. Think of one negative thing you often tell yourself. Now flip into a positive statement and say it loud. So can you do it right now? Are you able to think of, show me this thumb if you can think of some positive, some negative thing you often tell yourself. Who is up to share? Anyone wants to share? Now, DTM John, are you able to relate to this? So let's go ahead. Let's think of, okay, now DTM Mafia said, I'm feeling funny. Is there any positive thing to it? Still spinning? Okay, let's say
I
I'm
can
capable.
see the red.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
can
know
see.
whether you can see the red.
Yeah, such a fluent observer. Yeah, I would say. Okay, let us say it together. I'm capable. I'm smart.
I'm smart.
I'm enough.
I'm enough.
I'm funny.
Yeah, you are funny. Yes, it's good to be funny too. Remember, you are the DJ of your own mind, so choose wisely, choose the correct playlist. And if you forget, tune into your personal radio station. It's saying something because today's top hit is you are amazing. You have got this. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster Anvita.
Thank you, radio jockey, Toastmaster Aska. Please give her a big round of applause. When you're hitting the radio station, I'm sure nobody else will change the radio station. For me, the important takeaway from your speech was to self-talk in a positive way. Give myself positive affirmation because that will solve a lot of problems as well as boost my self-confidence and self-esteem. To gain the edge as an impromptu speaker, we have to speak impromptu. For that, we have the table topic session. I would now like to hand it over to our table topic master for today, DTM Somesh. Over to you.
Thank you very much, Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and welcome guest. We have got one guest here as well. Welcome. If you are interested to take a topic, please do inform Sofwat Adnan. Yeah. Would you be happy to take a topic?
Yep.
Okay. So maybe I can start with you, if that's okay. Or do you want to go after someone else speaks?
I prefer to go after.
Okay, that's fine.
Yes.
That's fine. Yeah, yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. So I might give this one. Okay, so this topic, the successful warrior is the average man with laser-like focus, was said by Bruce Lee. The successful warrior is the average person with laser-like focus. Would you like to take it, Ruchika?
Successful man, a successful man with an average mind but a laser-like focus. This is what I completely believe in. Because no matter how much talent I have, no matter how much knowledge I have, until and unless I focus on something what I want to achieve, I can never become successful. I have heard time and energy are the biggest currencies. But recently, I came across that the most important currency is the focus. No matter how much time we have, no matter how much energy we have, but if we are not putting it in the right direction, we cannot achieve what we want to. So I completely believe in this, what Bruce Lee said, that average successful man is an average man with a laser-like focus. And like not only I believe, and when I recently understood and recently came across this statement, now my focus has what I am implementing is um, to manage my focus in whatever time I have in the right direction. So I think this is a wonderful statement, and I'm glad that this particular topic came to me, because it reminded me whenever it will remind me now again if I am just distracting from this, and to bring my focus back into my goals. So back to you. Thank you.
Please round of applause to Ruchika. Great answer. Yes. The focus is what differentiates an average person from person who's doing well. So exactly. Next, okay. So would you be okay now? Softworth, is it? How do I pronounce your name?
It's so fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Softworth.
Yeah.
Would you be okay to take a topic now? Is it?
Yeah, sure.
So it's probably a one that can be easy or difficult depending on what perspective you look at it. How does great communication give someone a competitive advantage? How does great communication give someone a competitive advantage?
Yes, thank you, Toastmaster. Uh, Communication is the bridge between whatever is in our mind and the whatever we want to perceive from other people. As you said, the competitive advantage is the useful thing that we need to have. I can relate this particular topic to my life. I have been working as an accountant for more than 10 years. I always thought that I am very bad at expressing myself. So I have been a very closed person. But whenever there is an opportunity in my organization, I would always sit behind, fearing the communication, and I would lost all the opportunities in front of me. But now, whenever I mean, because of that, I have been working on myself to improve my communication, and I felt that there are so many opportunities now because of the communication skills I am gaining, I am learning. So now I can make use of the opportunities by communicating well and expressing myself better. So as you said, communication is the most important thing whenever it comes to uh, gaining any opportunity. Thank you for the time.
Huge round of applause to Softworth. Very nicely answered topic. Absolutely. It's a communication that helps us to connect with others, and it is only when we connect with others that we can work with others. Right? So it's really an important part. Next, this is an interesting one. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence then is not an act, but a habit. So said by Aristotle, we are what we repeatedly do. Excellence then is not an act, but a habit. Lola, would you like to take it?
Thank you so much, so much. That's a really beautiful quote. We are what we do, the same way we are what we eat. And excellence is, you said, is an act of.
Yeah,
Can you repeat
excellence
so
is
much?
not an act, but a habit.
Yes, absolutely right. Thank you so much, Somesh. So the way we are what we eat, we are what we do daily, consistently. Sometimes we cannot expect to lose weight the same way while we are eating fast foods or while we are not exercising. In order to be fit and healthy, we have to exercise and we have to cut off unhealthy habits. The same way happens, the person we want to be, we have to look after the people who has these features, successful people. For example, for me, I want to be very confident, and I want to communicate very clearly, and I have to surround myself with the people who has these features. And it's not gonna happen in a 1 day or 2 days. It's gonna take possibly years to accomplish this, and I have to do it consistently. For example, on daily basis, I have to practice some presentations, or I have to listen to some podcasts or read some papers in order to build up my confidence, to build up and improve my communication skills. And in order to communicate clearly, I have to work on reading people, using empathy, choosing the words very wisely in order to relate, to connect with them. We are what we do, and we are what we do consistently. We cannot dream of the person we want to become. We have to take actions, even it means small actions, uh, every and each single day, like reading books or articles or presenting each day 5-10 minutes presentation in order to improve our communication. Thank you so much, Somesh.
Round of applause to Lola for a great answer. Thank you very much for that. Would you like to take a topic? Guest who has joined, your number is there. Sorry, what's your name? I think you had joined before. Forgot your name, sorry.
This is Abdul Mojid.
Abdul Mojid, yes, you're joining from Bangladesh, right? Yeah. Would you like to take a topic? Okay, so your topic, how can someone stand out in a crowd of equally talented people? How can someone stand out in a crowd of equally talented people?
Thank you, Table Topic Master, for giving me the floor. I think talent and uniqueness, it has everybody. And everybody is unique and so different. So if we see a person in front of us, then we can understand the people to watching his physical behavior and his communication style. For example, I'm an if I'm an expert person or I'm a smart person, I can firstly in the meeting I will try to understand everybody. I will try to listen. On the other hand, if I am not a good communicator or not a smart person, I will try to talk and I will interrupt every talk and I didn't listen anyone, and also I cannot understand anyone. I don't try to understand anyone. So for understanding a talent person, there are many several key points, like we have to see that what is a person's behavior, what is his body movement, what is how is his gesture and posture level, and on the other hand, how he talks to everyone and how can he understand the person. So these are the things that can make a person can we can understand the person is talented. On the other hand, I can say we have very natural talent because we are very unique. So sometimes we cannot identify, or sometimes we cannot understand other person's talent. So at the time, we should be patient to know the person, to uh, identify the person. So that's all about. Over to you, table topic master.
Round of applause to Abdul. Great answer. I think we can go for one more topic, the last topic. The ones who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do. This was said by Steve Jobs, attributed to him. The ones who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do. Who would like to take this? I'll go it that way now. The last one. There's no volunteer, then I'll do the voluntold. Okay. Yeah, Teresa, please go ahead. Thank you.
Me change the world? Are you kidding me? Who wants to listen to what I have to say? Mr. Table Topics, fellow Toastmasters, and most welcome guests. We've heard from Aska, our wonderful radio announcer, about how we criticize ourselves too much. And what we have to say is, yes, I can change the world. I can make a difference for someone else. How often have you covered up or not done something to help others because of the fact that you didn't feel that you could? Now is the time. You are the person right this minute who can change the world, who can change everybody's thoughts, who can help other people achieve what they want to achieve in your life. So, Mr. Table Topics, who can change the world? Each one of us here. Back to you.
Huge round of applause, Teresa. Very nicely answered. Another way of looking at this is when we change ourselves, we change the way we look at the world. And we are changing the world from our inner experience. And then when we are going out, we are looking at the world from a different perspective. And that perspective will come out to others and they will be able to see that. So there is another wonderful quote that Mahatma Gandhi has said in the be the change that you want to see in the world. So that is what it is all about. So with that, I would like to hand over the virtual gavel to Toastmaster of this meeting. With that, thank you.
Thank you, DTM Somesh. Please give him a big round of applause. From this table topic session, I learned from all the speakers as well as from our table topic master that to gain an edge, we have to have focus in life, improve our communication skills, pursue excellence, and self-talk in a positive manner. Before moving on, I would like to invite our first time guest, Safat, to introduce herself. Over to you. Can you please introduce yourself to our club? How did you get to know about our club? Safat? Yeah.
Hi. Yeah, I thank you for this again. My good friend Isam introduced
Yeah, I think her
Something has
screen
gone
has.
wrong. The connection probably.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Screen is frozen.
Yeah,
Is it okay
she's back.
now?
Yes,
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
back now. Yes.
yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely.
actually, from my Facebook page on my FIP, I can see so many Toastmasters, these flyers and things. And one day, my friend Isam, the Toastmasters, Isam, and he previously also we had a different program, and I said I'm very interested in taking part in this one, and he suggested me to just join as a guest and explore how this works. So I'm very much interested to be part of this because I want to improve my speaking, and you guys are doing a really. I'm very excited to and look forward to join this on Saturdays now.
Thank you, Sofat. Hope you can join our club as a member soon. To gain an edge in any aspect of our life, we have to seek feedback, incorporate it, and improve. In Toastmasters, our general evaluator and their team will do that. Please put your hands together to our general evaluator, DTM John.
Welcome to the general evaluation section. Okay, this is where the fun starts, or more fun anyway. Okay, so I will be introducing all the evaluators, which is just one on her own. So first I will invite our evaluator to evaluate Aska. Over to you, Teresa.
I am a great listener. Mr. General Evaluator, fellow Toastmasters, guests, and most especially Aska, you excelled at showing us that you are a great listener because you paid attention to what our needs were. Your purpose was to practice the skills needed to address audience challenges. And you had some challenges at the beginning of your speech, but you were quite apt at acknowledging those who were doing the interruptions. And once you acknowledged the person, they needed to stop. So that was quite well done. Your 3 rules right at the beginning, when you said, stay tuned in, no changing channels, mute yourself when you're not speaking, and turn off your cell phones. Isn't that exactly what we do in our everyday life? So great rules for us, not only to use during your radio broadcast, but also every day. And I believe that your humor was pretty good, bringing in your eye bags. And I thought, oh, wow, that was cute. And also throw your shoe at me. I found very well done. You even asked questions to individual listeners and brought a call to action, flipping the negative comment in your mind. So what do I think you could work on? Well, number one, you took up more than 10 seconds to do the niceties, like good evening, everyone, how are you, and all of that. Drop because your very first question was so good when you said, good evening, listeners, and then you went on. So you actually did address everyone. This, as I said, welcomed everyone. When Somesh and John did interrupt you, you didn't actually acknowledge them specifically. Now, you also, that is probably the reason John continued. And then later on, you asked John a question. Are you the biggest cheerleader or critic in your life? Now, John, you didn't respond. I'm not sure why. Did you not hear her say your name? You could have repeated. Yeah.
I
you
didn't
could
hear her
have-
say my name.
Okay, you could have repeated that. So just a heads up when you're doing that. And the other thing, to challenge yourself, I think, was the content of your speech 5 to 7? Because you did go over time. And I'm thinking there wasn't really as many interruptions at the end. This was a great speech to do again and give us all of your wonderful ideas. So back to you, Mr. GE.
Thank you very much. Don't need it anymore, Fatima. Thank you very much there, Teresa. Well done. Very comprehensive evaluation there. As it was 15 minutes, we probably could have given you a little bit longer to actually do that. And normally a 5 to 7 minute speech is around 3 minutes. So double the time near enough. You should have had a little bit longer because there was a lot in that speech, okay, that could have been brought out. So well done. And well done to Aska for that speech. Have we got a grammarian? I don't think we've got a grammarian in the room.
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
noted it down.
I'm just gaining the edge. That's all right. Don't worry about it. So I thought I'd get one in at least. I'm going to hand over to our timer.
Hello, everyone. Good day to all. It's my age, gain an edge to give the timing for everyone tonight. Wow, this is one of the interesting nights when people go over. Our first speaker and only speaker, Aska, you went over 18 minutes and 3 seconds. You were over 3 minutes. I tried to flash, probably you didn't see that timer. You had issue with the time, with your screen. For the table topics, Ruchika, 1 minute and 40 seconds, and so forth also same, 1 minute and 40 seconds. You guys somehow managed to talk to each other exact time. Lola, 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Lola, again, you went over. Abdul Majid, 2 points and 3 seconds. Teresa, 1 minute and 15 seconds. Teresa, wow, for the evaluation, on the dot, 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Well done. But to you, GE.
Let's see what Aska's put up. I thought it was a way of distracting me. You flashing. Oh, that could be. Okay, we'll let you have that one. Okay. So well done, everybody. Lola, you're going up now because 2 minutes and 40 seconds today. Because I remember when you first started speaking, you were low, but you've now brought yourself up. You've now got to get the timing right to finish on 2:30, which is the time. But well done that you've got across 2 minutes and the ones that people have got. And for Rafika and Safwan, Abdul Mohid, all the right time. Teresa, you're a little bit low, 1:15. I expect you to be double that. But then again, okay. So we started. I'll do my report now. So we started dead on time as usual. I arrived at about 21. Well, here it's 21:54, which is about just before 2 over in Ireland. Okay. And I noticed we started dead on time, Toastmaster right on the dot. She finished her first speech, which was very good about gaining the edge. And she introduced our speaker dead on the time that was actually in the agenda. So well done for the time in the time management. So it was spot on time with the agenda. As we know, we were a little bit over. Table topics, we had a lot more time for table topics. then. So we had 5 people speaking on table topics. Very good table topics. Everybody spoke. And I can't fault anything from the people that were speaking, right, on the English or anything like that, because I was listening, because I'm English, of course. I was listening to their English and I thought it was very good. Everybody in the room was good. Okay, so I thought that was very well done. Okay. Uh, Thank you, Teresa Evaluating, for the feedback. A great lady. Oh, that's good. Okay, so we are going to finish on time. It's 52. The only thing that I would think that would make a difference, I mean, because when Aska was speaking, we put her on, pinned, so that we could actually see the box. And it'd be nice if the person who's got the authority to actually put the speaker up with the timer. Okay, so you've got those two up together so that the speaker will be looking at the screen with the timer next to them and they will see the timing. Yeah, spotlight both of them, yeah, or pin them. I think spotlighting will show it to everybody. Yeah, pinning is, I think, is just us. Everybody can pin. And I think that would make a difference because then you can actually start judging the time. Yeah, and it can make yourself, your time management a lot better. Gaining the edge was the word of the day, or the same, the theme and the saying of the word of the day. I only heard one person say it. Fatima tried to say it. Gaining the edge. All right. So well done to those 2 people. Thank you. As you say, Aska, give yourself some praise occasionally. Okay. Well done, everybody. As I say, it's 22:53, so I'm going to hand over to the Toastmaster of the evening. Over to you, Anvita.
Thank you, DTM John. Please give him a big round of applause. I definitely gained an edge after attending this meeting because of the vast amount of useful information I obtained. Keep on attending meetings, take up roles. That's how you gain an edge in your journey of public speaking. Now, I would like to hand it over to DTM Fatima. Over to you.
Thank you so much, my fellow Toastmasters. It's been again one of the greatest meetings. And tonight we had a special project that I love because managing difficult audience is one of the key projects in Toastmasters, and we learn a lot from that. And Aska, you did manage very well. I have seen some Toastmasters go bonkers try to interrupt. You did hold your fort and you did very well. And for rest of the Toastmasters showing up and being here, thank you so much. And we look forward to bring more members. Let's do, when we post on information about the meeting, let's share and get more members in. And of course, we like to get more seasoned members. So that's why we have a balance of advanced members. And we do, or we give opportunities to new members. So with that, thank you once again. And I adjourn the meeting. And picture, Shamash, would you like?